Hi friends, this is a video in our PI hack series. So the discussion is about this question: why MBA after engineering? This is a very common question which is faced by many aspirants who are coming from engineering background in an interview. So why? Why? Before explaining the logic or reason, let me talk about this. Please understand that the most panelists they themselves are an engineers and have entered into the management world. So it's not that you can do anything or you would not be successful, or it's something like a crime if you are from an engineering background and is aspiring to go into this management world. Okay, so don't worry about that. So it's just that what is your reasoning behind going for an MBA after engineering is what they're looking at. So please try to build some logical solutions for this particular question so that it looks that you are really interested in an MBA and there is a perfect reason why you are actually sitting in a B school interview after spending so many years in your engineering school. So justify with some examples to show that you have real interest in MBA. Maybe you talk if you have work experience. Uh, Maybe you can pick some examples from your work life where you led a team. Maybe you organized an event, you took the lead and organized an event in your company, or maybe even outside, and you handled the team. So you felt that you're enjoying this, you are utilizing your skills more. So maybe you can talk about that, or maybe you can say that if you grow into the career to climb the ladders of hierarchy, you felt that MBA will help you to reach the top positions, be like a CEO. If you don't do an MBA, even though how much talented you are in engineering, like you will get restricted to that technical department, and there is a limit to your growth. There are cases where the people have actually gone beyond that and they made it to the CEO. But generally, if you talk in a normal average case, I would say the people who have an MBA have better chance to be in the top management position. So that could be one reason you can say. And for freshers, similarly, you can pick some examples from your college life where you were in a leadership role, maybe a college secretary, president, some coordinator for club or committee or anything. Or maybe you've organized an event in your college fest, maybe you're organizer of the college fest itself, and you handled a team. And so you can talk about these to say that you have experienced these kind of things and you feel that you are enjoying this team management or this kind of thing, so which makes you believe that MBA is right thing for you. Then so the question they can ask you, so your engineering is waste of time. So don't say yes, please do not say yes. Try to give some examples to show how your engineering will help you in your MBA. Like you can say that you gain personal skills or traits because you had studied engineering for 4 years. Maybe about persistence, because even in engineering you had so many assignments, exams, so you would have worked hard. And maybe you can pick 1 2 examples where you were working on a team and like you faced some problems, but you people still didn't give up and you went ahead and did it successfully. Similarly, you can talk about your hardworking skills or analytical skills for the math part, whatever you have done through that part and how your analytical skills have been improved. So if you are talking, to be very frank, something what I can give an example, which can be even called as knowledge-based trait. Uh, a mechanical engineer will think about improving the efficiency of a machine. A manager would try to improve the efficiency of his team, of his company, or wherever he's working. So simply the analogy can be drawn in these two, and you can see how important is that, and like you understand these things because you gain something from your engineering. You can even talk about the knowledge based traits, like if you are being a manager in an IT company, being a guy from an IT background or at least an engineering background would definitely help you to do much better than from someone else, some other background, because you already know some things related to IT. in terms of coding, maybe how the systems, the infrastructure goes around. So that's something. Even manufacturing company, if you're coming from a mechanical background or maybe a chemical civil background, you understand the difficulties and know-hows of running a company, because you already experienced or saw something from the engineer side. So you can also say that when you are a manager in future, maybe you have to lead a team of engineers, and you are coming from that side. You have seen the problem from that engineering perspective. But once you enter into manager, maybe you can actually get a good balance between the managers and engineers when you're working in a company. So there are n number of ways to justify that your engineering is very useful for you in your life. It's not at all a waste for you. Even if you do an MBA, that's something which is gonna help you out, like in many ways. And it's true. Believe me, it's really gonna help you once you get into a B school. So I would like to conclude this by saying, please have a proper reason why you think you are going for an MBA, even though you've done engineering. And when they ask you, so your engineering is a waste of time, please say that no and give a good reasoning. So these are some examples I have given. You can go ahead and think of even more examples, and maybe particular examples which are very specific to your case, which you find are giving you proper reason, a justification for this thing. I hope it helps. Thank you.